Hello, and we are at our final video for the cycle syncing episode series. The last phase, if you haven't watched the previous videos, I highly recommend you start at the beginning and make your way through them to know how to start. I'm nutritionist, personal trainer, author, and I'm going through the book that I wrote called Lunar Glow, and we are going through the stages of the menstrual cycle and what's going on in the human body and how can you eat based on nutritionist recommendations for the diet. Okay, so this time of the cycle is between day 20 to 28. So it is the week before the menstrual. It's called the luteal phase. You can imagine this is the autumn season for a woman. What's happening is that progesterone is dominating here, causing the uterine wall to thicken, preparing for fertilizing the egg to be implanted. If implantation does not occur, the body is preparing for menstrual shedding or detoxing. Exercises at this time would enjoy some intense moving from ovulation, maybe within the first 5 days, before it starts to wind down back to cardio, Pilates, maybe some hatha yoga, vinyasa, or lighter exercises, walking, that you prefer. In terms of wellness, this is a good time to unwind as you may be pouring with inspiration. Similar to the fall season, when things start winding down, you may find yourself dedicated to this energy towards the pursuit of creative endeavors in your free time or hobbies or interests. If you notice yourself starting to get a bit moody, it's important to be mindful to set the right boundaries, that maybe your social batteries might not have as much power at this time to have patience, for example, and it's really a lot harder when people are giving you extra demands at this time, coming close to the menstrual due to these changes in what's happening with the hormones. So the metabolism will be boosting, the appetite's usually increasing at this time, and hormones trigger cravings that are at their peak. Some foods, if you hack this system, it really helps reduce a lot of those cravings. And when you're thinking as a woman of habit change, thinking in these cycles really helps to develop new habits. And that's why we recommend as nutritionists and practitioners that you take a year to really dedicate yourself to optimizing your habits, routines, and diet, working with these cycles. Because this is how you implement the changes, because you know that it's going to keep cycling in circles moving forward in the right direction. The foods around this time in the diet plan include cocoa, hot chocolate, grounding foods like provisions, maybe some cassava, sweet potato, and magnesium rich, cocoa. Beans, if you're into that. If you live in Trinidad, you would love your doubles chana. I used to order gluten-free doubles, and my lady stopped making it, and it was really upsetting because I really love doubles. It's so good. It's like curried chickpeas on like this bread. It's like a fried bread, but because I'm allergic to flour, I can't eat it, and it's so sad because it's like a perfect little fiber-rich vegan snack if it was, gluten-free for me. Anyways, the variations in the estrogen levels throughout this time regulate the brain's ability to suppress pain. So dark chocolate is well metabolized at this time. I prefer to go dairy-free, sugar-free even, because that's how I feel. So it is quite normal for women to have a mix of emotions here. And that's when it's a good time to apply the yin yang method. There are times when you're yinning and there are times when you're yanging. And that's how it is to experience less intense exercise as you're preparing for your upcoming winter season. Let's go into what I put on this meal plan. Meal prep 101. Okay, so Luteal. Between day 20 to 28. Snack as needed, but stay in portion. Drink recommended amounts of water. Okay, so we got peaches. So an apple or a peach. A gluten-free bread, and cod is really good. If you're in Trinidad, you might try to do like a cod buljol. A buljol is like fish with like salsa flavor, like tomatoes, and it's tangy, and it's like slivers of fish that are boiled. And cod is one of the superfoods richest in omega-3 at the top with like salmon. It's a really good food, and that's why it's important at this time to reduce inflammation. That's why I put that in this meal plan. And you can have that with crackers. I love cassava crackers, and sweet potato crackers are my favorite. Like anything from those provisions to snack on. Yum, yum, yum. Oh my gosh, in Barbados, they have breadfruit chips. If you only taste those, blow my mind. Green juice with cucumber, ginger, pear, celery, lemon, kale, winning for sure on that one. Gluten-free rice porridge is good. Pears, cinnamon, sunflower seeds, sesame seeds, a smoothie with protein powder. I like the Orgain protein powder. I'm not paid to say that. I also like collagen for obvious reasons. Yeah. And especially you can watch my previous videos to learn from the top with this one. I think you would like these ideas. That's why I'm sharing this meal plan with you and all of this information, because this is a game changer, that information you need to know in 2025 if you want to stay on top of your game as a woman. And also providing for your family, managing your weight and your body and your figure in the midst of living with your spouse and your kids, etc. Turkey is good, grapes are great, brown rice, porridge, eggs on toast, simple. French toast if you're into that. I would obviously recommend gluten-free. Plantain for sure. Like when it comes to sweet cravings, diced plantain baked in the oven wins every time. It's my favorite dessert. Simple but effective. Crunchy baked chickpeas, sweet potato. Nothing like a baked potato with like chickpeas in it or like something filling. Imagine that curried too. How good. Lots of cauliflower and broccoli at this time. It really helps to like drain out any extra like cellulite causing hormones and stuff and fluids. Those cruciferous veg are really good to target any fat around like the thighs and like the lower parts of the body. When it comes to soups, you definitely, salads even, hummus and chickpeas, the hormones crave these ingredients at this time. Rice noodles, again, favorite, stir fry. Cabbage, broccoli, millet, these are all really good ingredients. Cauliflower soup, pumpkin soup, burgers, whether it's vegan or meat, you'll probably want a burger around this time. Vegan Caesar salad, that's a winning for me. Remembering the seeds in the seed cycling. Homemade, okay, we got snacks here. Yeah, seed crackers, chickpea blondies, which is like a vanilla brownie, for sure. With this, my favorite at this time. I do it. I choose these ingredients for my snacks every time. I'm like on repeat with this cycle. And yeah, it's pretty simple. And you might notice you want more cooked foods for this. time. So that's seed cycling, and that's the final phase of autumn before the winter. And I hope you like this video. Remember to watch all of the videos, and this work is based on Elisa Vitti on Woman Code.